Welcome. I am sitting here with Brahma Baba, the founder of the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University. And he's been the greatest inspiration in my life. I do not see him as a guru, but he's been an extraordinary example for me in my spiritual journey. And on this spiritual journey, we learn so much. We listen to so much wisdom and teachings. But the most powerful thing is to see that wisdom and teaching manifest in action. And that's really what Brahma Baba has been for me, someone who lived what he knew, expressed all his wisdom at each moment of his life. And what I observe in his life is that he first regained his inner kingdom. And it's like my inner kingdom is my thoughts, my feelings, my senses, my sight, my hearing, etc. And we've all lost that inner kingdom. But he had this incredibly deep practice to be soul conscious, to realize himself as this point sitting in the center of the forehead. And he regained the mastery that it's I, the soul, that create the thoughts I want. I, the soul, create the feelings I want. I, the soul, see through my eyes. And I don't just allow whatever I see into my eyes to dominate my thinking. Whatever I hear, I let through my ears and drive my thinking. He decided which thoughts he wanted. So his first inspiration to me was to become the master of the senses, reclaim my inner kingdom through soul consciousness. The second thing was he regained his inner religion, and he created an incredible purity inside. And to me, purity is a state of being when all aspects of my life are based on truth. When I think truth, I feel truth, I behave truth, I have a real purity. And because of that, his thoughts were so elevated, his feelings were so elevated. Everyone he came in touch with, he had absolutely pure thoughts and pure feelings, good wishes, love for everybody. And so this is such an inspiration to me, because if people loved him or didn't, if people cooperated or didn't, if people respected him or didn't respect him, he still had those feelings for everyone. The third thing was that he recreated his inner happiness, because he wasn't dependent on anything external. No facilities, none of the material things. And he wasn't dependent on praise at all. Even though he was praised so much because of his incredibly elevated state, he would always say, and you could see in his face, it's God. The praise is for God. The praise is not for me. So he had that incredible humility as well. And fourthly, he created inner wealth. And I would say it's the wealth of contentment. I would say the highest state of being in this world is to be satisfied. And where did that contentment come from? He was so deeply in love with God, completely in love with God. He attained everything from God: purity, peace, power, love, joy, and much more. He was so full internally, he felt he had everything. So he felt he was the wealthiest, even though, he donated everything he had for others and just lived an incredibly simple life. So at this time, I love to celebrate this life, not to worship, not to praise in that way, but to learn for myself how to be a much better person. So I'm just showing that appreciation for the wonderful example of Brahma Baba, who is always in front of me.
Click here to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos.